welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button. It does help out the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just want to remind folks to use your discernment when watching tarot readings. Not everything in the reading will pertain to you. Maybe nothing in the reading pertains to you. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise my vibration so that maybe we'll get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. Alright, now let's get into it. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So let's get started with the overall energy of this reading. Overall energy is strength and rescue. So someone wants to be rescued, collective. They want to be rescued by you. They're in their thoughts and feelings about this. Card number 16. 16 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. They're going within, seeing where their current reality has them. They don't know how to maneuver. They don't know how to navigate their life, being in the current situation that they're in. They see that you have the strength. They see that all that they put you through and all the things that you have been through, you still have a solid foundation. Card number 44 here. 44 is about structure and stability. They see that even though you've been through a lot, you still have a solid foundation. Regardless of what that looked like on the outside, they see that you still have strength. They want you to help them. They want you to rescue them. They don't want to do the work. They want you to get them out of whatever current reality they find themselves in. But the thing about that is, you can't do that. That's their karma, to sit where they're at, to figure that out, to work that out. They want you to use your strength, whatever you have left from all that you have gone through, to rescue them. Excuse me. Alright, let's get into this energy. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please? And thank you. Who wants to be rescued? Who wants to be rescued? Somebody could be in prison and they want to be free. This could be mentally emotional prison. It could be a spiritual prison. Could be a physical prison. Somebody wants you to rescue them. Someone sees your strength, tenacity, your determination, your ambition, and they want that. If they're not currently in prison now, they want you to rescue them before they go to prison. Could be a mature man that's on his way to prison that wants you to rescue him, wants you to save him. Mature man could be anyone, age 40 and up, 50 and up, 60 and up, 70 and up. Mature man, it's not about behavior, it's about the age in this instance. Actual money. Maybe a mature man sees that you are coming into some money and they want you to rescue them. Maybe they have a large debt that they need to pay off. And they don't have the money. They're trying to get the money. Family. This could be your family, their family. families in connection with this. Could be a whole family that wants you to rescue them. That's too many. Got third party situations. Somebody's in their south node. Somebody wanted you to be in emotional pain, but you are not. Got the flying monkeys out here. Holy Spirit, tell me about this family and actual money, please, and thank you. Somebody's jealous. Family could be jealous of you that you're getting actual money. Jealous and envious of you. Mature man and family wanted this actual money. They could be going to prison. They want you to bail them out or rescue them before they go to prison, or rescue them so that they do not go to prison. They see that you have all of the strength and mustard seed, faith of a mustard seed. Child. So we have child in reverse. Child could be the innocence of a person, regardless of age. Child could be an actual child. Child could be you, collective, when you were a child. But child in reverse gives me the energy of two things. One, somebody's not innocent in something that they did. Be not innocent in trying to get this actual money from you, collective. They're jealous that you are getting it. Child in reverse could also be that you are not the child to somebody over here in this energy. You may not be the child of this mature man. So we have entity attachment. Came out on its side. Someone in this family or this mature man could have tried to attach an entity to someone when they were a child. Or they're trying to attach an entity to the adult. They could be using a picture from when you were a child, collective. But you have some family members that are jealous and envious of you. You're getting some actual money. Could be money that was left to you. Take it as it resonates in your story. Not everyone's getting a financial inheritance. Inheritance could be, I just saw, what was I watching? Oh, I was watching Hawaii Five-0. And a lady left a box of porcelain and ceramic cats to one of the officers. And it was a nice stash, but she left that in her will to them. And they didn't want the cats. They didn't want this porcelain and ceramic cats. And so it was left to two people, two of the officers who helped take care of the old woman until her passing. And so the one officer, he said, all right, fine, I'll take the cats. And he had the cats, the porcelain and ceramic cats, appraised, and they're worth a lot of money. So don't get it twisted though. Another confirmation. Another instance. So somebody could be left something in a will that may not visually look like it's worth anything or expensive. Get it appraised. Get it appraised before you donate it and toss it. There was a guy. He's an older man now. He bought a $345 Rolex back in the day. And either he gave it to his son, or the old guy passed away and left it to his son or whatever. But the Rolex is now worth $700,000 because it's vintage and yeah, it's worth a lot of money. So don't just because you're not getting physical actual money, You might be left something that is worth a lot of money. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's get some zodiacs. We haven't done that in a minute. Holy Spirit, what are the zodiacs in this energy, please and thank you? We got Libra, Leo, and Pisces. Libra, Leo, and Pisces. You could be one of these signs. I know the itching. You could be one of these signs. You could be none of these signs. Take it as it resonates in your story. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you. So you got family members. You got family members and this actual money here that they were trying to get. Somebody left you some actual money. Somebody in the family left you some actual money. Or there could be a mature man, an older guy who left you some money, and your family members are jealous and envious of you because you got left this money and you're not even part of the family. How about that? But somebody's going to prison. They want you to rescue them so that they don't go to prison. Carry connections. You could be having some new caring connections coming into your life, your new soul tribe. These are people who will care for you unconditionally, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and maybe even financially. It's card number 14. 14 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. These caring connections are going to bring a lot of changes, new changes to your life. Women holding the coin. You about to be into some money, collective. Woman holding the coin gives Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone who's good with money, manages money well, maybe invests, maybe a good businesswoman. Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. New life. Someone tried to take the life of this new. Someone tried to take the new life away from this Queen of Pentacles, woman holding a coin. They didn't want her to have a new life. They didn't want her to have these caring connections. Somebody could be 42. 42 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance. So this woman holding a coin is very balanced, gives temperance energy. Someone could be 39 or born in 1993. 39 reduces to 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is about groups, people, several people who did not want this woman holding the coin to be the Queen of Pentacles. Try to take her life, try to take her new life away. Because this actual money would have blessed her. This woman holding the coin falls upon mature man. Actual money. So again, there could be a mature man that left some money for this woman, and now she's the Queen of Pentacles. And got a family that's envious and jealous of her and didn't want her to have this new life. Because this money is going to balance her out, change her life. They don't want that for her. But so you got family here. Family does not necessarily have to be blood. It could be a group of people. Which it is. Treasure Island. They didn't want her to have this money. Things coming to fruition, though. It's about to come to fruition regardless. And these family members, whether it's your family or their family or whoever family it is, they're jealous and envious of this treasure island that's coming to fruition. Abundance of blessings. Sixth chakra. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Sixth chakra is the brow chakra. They could have been trying to block your third eye so that you don't see this treasure island that was meant for you. It's card number 40. 40 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. They didn't want you to see the blessings coming your way that could greatly change your lifestyle, your way of living. make changes for your family. Try to block your third eye chakra so that you wouldn't be able to see that. So that you wouldn't be able to have foresight and see them and what they were doing to you. And who was, confirmation burp. And who was actually doing confirmation again. Got deceit at the bottom of the deck. It's in reverse. You were still able to see. You were still being guided. Even if they were trying to block your third eye chakra, you were still being guided. So the deceit was being blocked. Maybe they didn't want you to see the deceit, but you were protected and you were obedient to the messages that you were being guided. Move this way, do this, do that. Yeah, they were trying to block you, collective, so that you wouldn't receive your abundance. That confirmation on all ends. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know? Someone's going to prison. Someone or someone's, you're going to prison. I feel like people are going to start telling on each other. Because don't nobody want to go down for this. There's always a ringleader. Somebody's going to prison. They feel like because it hasn't happened yet that they're still getting away with something. Confirmation. They're not. Temptation. Temptation's in the reverse. So you could have someone or someone's to come into your life or come back into your life and act like they're part of your caring connections, part of your soul tribe, and oh, we're family, and oh, we go way back. We went to elementary school together, and we did this and we did that. They want to tempt you. They want to tempt you because somebody wants to be rescued. They want to tempt you because somebody wants your actual money. They need your actual money. Somebody got some debts. Somebody got some debt. You left something, collective, that's worth a lot of money, whether it's land, a home, a car, a watch. Whatever it is that you were left, somebody's trying to tempt you out of it by being these caring connections. But it's card number 15. 15 reduces to 6. Temptation was blocked. Either you blocked it, or you moved away from it, or you sidetracked it some type of way. But that temptation would have imbalanced you greatly. And you probably would be the one going to prison. Fertility. So you got somebody who's unable to birth something. Fertility is the Empress card in traditional tarot. The Empress births things. She has the womb. Whether it's a human, an idea, a foundation, a cure, whatever it is, there's the Empress in reverse who cannot birth anything. This Empress in reverse is trying to come off like she's confirmation. This Empress in reverse is trying to come off like she's all loving and caring to this woman, because now you're the woman with the pentacles, because she can't create anything. She's going to prison. I was thinking about this yesterday. An Empress or Emperor in reverse, these are people who mastered the kings, all the kings and all the queens in the court to become the Empress, to become the Emperor. And then some way down the line, that power that they gained by mastering all of the kings and all of the queens, they got tempted. They got sidetracked. They got hoodwinked, bamboozled. They lost their spot. So now they're karmic. Threes are about growth and mastery. It's in the reverse. So this Empress in reverse got to Empress status and went rogue. Maybe stopped healing, stopped doing the work, fell into temptations of the world, and now they're losing everything. They owe money. They owe people money. They want your money, collector. Got an Empress in reverse who's trying to tempt you into something by acting like, hey, we're family. We're friends. We go way back. Discontent and bored. Discontent and boredom falls upon new life in reverse. They don't get a new life. They try to block you of your new life, and now their new life is blocked. They don't get a new life. Their structure and stability is stagnant. It is unfulfilling. They're not able to create anything new in their life. So they're bored. If you're not able to create anything new in your life, I lost that thought, so never mind. But because I was thinking of the tree. I think it was Moses and the tree. And Moses came upon this tree that was not bearing fruit. He said, if you're not going to bear fruit, why are you here? Oof, cast the fruit to die. I mean, cast the tree to die. Tree wasn't bearing any fruit. That's the image that I got as I was speaking about new life being in reverse. This person doesn't have creative bone in their body. They steal from other people to create the life that they desire. And now they can't steal anymore. They're discontent and bored with their life because they don't have the life. They cannot live that lifestyle that they were living. They want you to rescue them. Passion ignited. Passion ignited is the Ace of Wands in traditional tarot. It's about new beginnings. Could be new. Have a passionate new beginnings. Wands are about action, passion, fire. Wands are fire energy. You could be having a new, passionate new idea to start something, to grow something, to birth something, to create something. Passion ignited falls upon Treasure Island. Whatever it is you're passionate about, it's about to bring you abundance of wealth and prosperity. The cycle has ended. A new one is about to begin. Intuition. This is the High Priestess right here. Intuition. That's you, collective. You're about to birth something new. You're about to birth something new. And whatever it is you're about to birth, they try to block your intuition. Intuition falls upon brow chakra. Your brow chakra is your intuition. It's foresight. It's being able to see who, what, when, where, and why. They try to block that. But your intuition is so strong, if it wasn't, they wouldn't be trying to get you to rescue you. First card out was strength. Your intuition is so strong that maybe you saw it but didn't know what you were seeing. Maybe you saw it, didn't know who you were seeing. They didn't want you to see this new idea or new project or new whatever it is that you're about to birth. But your intuition told you that something is coming. It's a new life that they try to deny you of. Try to steal from you. You got financial and material changes in the reverse. They're about to lose everything. They're about to lose everything from trying to steal and block you from this new life. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective, please, and thank you. forward. What did I say? They're not moving forward. They're not moving forward. The farther gate. They're not going through the gates. They didn't graduate. They didn't get initiated. It's card number 55. 55s in any suit, in any deck, usually means some challenges. Challenges could be good. Challenges could be bad. Some obstacles. Some chaos. Some drama. They try to create this in your life with this temptation so that you couldn't move forward, so that you couldn't have this new life. But the temptation was blocked, or you rejected it, rejected them. You're still moving forward. Obstacles and challenges. What did I say? This ain't even the same deck. Look at that. Obstacles and challenges. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. It's card number 34. 34 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. You went within. You were able to avoid this temptation trap that they set for you. And you listened to the ancestral wisdom to try to block you from moving forward with this new life, with this temptation. But you listen to your wisdom of the ancestor. And that's what I was talking about when I was saying when they were trying to block your third eye. Maybe they did block your third eye. Maybe you were having visions and then all of a sudden you weren't having visions anymore. Or foresight, or whatever the case may be. But you were still guided. And I said that. Ancestral wisdom. And you listened. And you still were able to navigate your life and move where you were supposed to move and do what you were supposed to do. Until your foresight was cleared up. Until the energy that surrounded your foresight that was blocking you was removed. Moving out of stagnation. They're stuck. Stuck like Chuck. They're stuck and they want you to rescue them. It's card number 15. 15 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance, harmony. They're out of balance. They're out of harmony. They're not getting this new life. Got divine feminine here. You got spiritual narcolepsy. The divine feminine, they wanted you to be, they didn't want you to be awake. They didn't want you to be awake spiritually so that you wouldn't know what was going on, so that you didn't see how they were maneuvering things behind the scenes, so that you didn't see who was maneuvering things behind the scenes. They wanted you asleep spiritually, but you are the divine feminine and that wasn't going to work out. You might have been asleep for a little bit. Everybody's asleep when they're born. They don't remember why they came to earth. They don't remember where they came from, or some of them. Now some people do. Some people know everything that happened before they got to earth, and they know who they are, where they are. Some people do. Some people choose to forget. But anywho, they wanted you spiritually asleep, and that's what we talk about, or that's what I was talking about with this child card in reverse. When you're born, you don't know your destiny. You don't know where you came from. You don't know your lineage. You don't know any of that. You have to be taught. You have to be learned. Ancestral wisdom. They try to block this from you. Keep you asleep since you were a child. So for some of you, confirmation. Ooh, y'all can't even hear that. Sorry about that. But for some of you, this has been going on for a very long time since you were a child. And the time has come. The time has come. I listened to a very, very interesting video this morning about the beings that you are, that people don't know who you are, but chose to mess with you anyways. And then they're finding out now who you are. Some people knew who you were, collective. and wanted to challenge that. What you mean? That's a divine feminine. That's a 4-year-old child. What? And so they wanted to challenge your gangster. And as a 4-year-old child, on a physical level, you may look unassuming. You may look like you don't have any power. But you're not a 4-year-old child in the spirit. You are somebody powerful. Some of these children walking around are ancient beings. They came here on a mission. Someone in your family or someone else's family, because I don't believe this child in reverse is this mature man's. But there was a jeweled web connectivity. We're all connected. So there's some type of connection as to why this man here is leaving you actual money. This could be your grandfather. This could be somebody's grandfather. But what I started to say was, excuse me, someone got a reading on this child that could now be an adult. But someone got a reading on this child and found out that this child was destined to be amazing, was destined to do big things, was destined to be this wealthy woman. Somebody in that family was like, oh, hell no, we're not about to let that happen. You may have skipped a generation. So where somebody feels like their child should be getting this actual money and not you, they did everything in their name to stop that. This mature man and this child have a connection. Let's find out what that is. Let's go on. Eye of the needle, intentionality. Something was done intentionally. Whatever they did intentionally got them stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Says dust devils. Confirmation. Dust devils. Got some devils out here trying to steal this actual money that wasn't even meant for them. Somebody in this family let's go on. It's card number 17. 17 reduces to 8. 8 is about manifestations. They're trying to manifest something, but they got themselves stuck. They didn't listen to the ancestral wisdom. Now they can't move out of stagnation. Nothing is moving for them. You got, excuse me. You got this Empress in reverse who was stuck because she didn't listen to the ancestral wisdom. The wisdom was there. The knowledge. The guidance was there. Now they're stuck and bored and discontent with their life. They did something with strong intentions to manifest this money, to manifest a life. We got jeweled web again, connectivity. What did I say? This mature man and this child, who I believe is an adult now, are connected. This could be your grandfather collective. Grandfather you didn't know about. A grandfather you didn't know about. It's card number 32. 32 reduces to 5. Something's about to change because of this connectivity. You have a Empress in reverse who's not liking that at all. This could be her father. This Empress in reverse could be your mother. It says family here. Family is jealous and envious of a child in reverse. So child being in reverse, maybe this child didn't grow up in this family. We got deep quiet at the bottom of the deck, meditation and stillness. So everybody's pondering about what's going on. Because you got people who can't move, people who go into prison, people who want to be rescued. Got an entity out here floating around. Try to send an entity to a child. To keep them stuck, bound. To keep them in Temptation is like the temptation is the devil card in traditional tarot. Devil card is about addictions and bad habits and things that will keep you in your south node, keep you in that toxic negative energy. Excuse me. But it's in reverse. So this child who's now an adult avoided this entity and this temptation. There's about to be some changes coming for you, collective. Let's get to tea. Let's see. I don't have time. Okay, we only gonna do a little bit of tea. 355 on the clock. 3555. Can be significant to someone. Oh, Spirit, what is the T on this family? Please and thank you. This family that's jealous of this child. What's the T? Please and thank you. Criminal record. Somebody in the family got a criminal record, or the family got a criminal record, or the family is a bunch of criminals. Somebody got a warrant. Warrant for their arrest. They go to prison. What did I say? They go to prison. Inactive. Somebody's trying to hide. Trying to stay low. Trying not to make any waves because they got a warrant out for them. They're stuck. And they want to be rescued. The first card out was prison and imprisonment in reverse. Somebody tried to imprison you, collective. And that could be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. One or all of the above. Childhood issues. What did I say? They've been doing things to you since you were a child. That's about to stop, though. That's about to stop. Your life is about to change, level up, and they are jealous. They're jealous because, one, somebody or somebody's owe a lot of money. Two, if they were getting this money, they're no longer able to get this money. And three, you're getting this money. Behavioral issues. Hostile. Hostile and antisocial. So they have some issues right now because they're not getting this money. They're not getting the money. You can get the money. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Somebody you know, somebody you don't know, somebody you don't know personally is watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. So they could be stalking you online. They could be setting up fake profiles and fake friends and, hey, want to be my friend? We got so much in common. You don't. Oh, I love your work. Can we be friends? Somebody has broken thinking. Settling for less than what you deserve. They want to give you a dirty offer. They think that you have broken thinking and that you will accept their dirty offer. Temptation is in the reverse. Don't do it. Don't do it. And what temptation looks like for everyone is something different. They overlooked you. They thought that you were, again, as a child, unassuming that you will become a nothing that they could take advantage of. And because they got you as a child, they were able to maneuver the energies. But you're not a child anymore, collective. Take back your power. And get into it. Get into this. They didn't appreciate or value you as a human being. They looked at you as an asset. What they can get from you. What they got from you. And what they got, they can no longer get. Fear-based. They want you to be afraid of them. But they need you. So who's really afraid? They need you, collective. You don't need them. And you never needed them. And that's probably part of the jealousy, is that you didn't need them or the money. You've been getting by this long without the money that they've been stealing from you. Workplace issues. They could have caused issues at your job, called up your job, complained about you, lied on you, got you fired. Or they could be having workplace issues now. The energy that they put out is what they're getting back. They want you to rescue them. You have a divine calling. They're not your concern. Leave them where they're at. They want you to rescue them, but that's not your calling to rescue them. Your calling is with the Most High. Your calling, you have a contract, and they're not included in that. That's part of the jealousy, that you have a calling with the Most High. You have a contract, and you're protected. Your destiny will be fulfilled. You have a higher purpose that they don't. Somebody's missing you. They're longing for you, wanting you back. Maybe you disconnected from this family. When you cut off your energy, you took back your power, took back your energy, they weren't able to manifest. Empress in reverse. What did I say? This person, this Empress in reverse cannot create anything, birth anything. They don't have a creative bone in their body. All right, I'm going to take a few more and then we'll wrap this up. I got to go. You were the black sheep of the family. That's why they attacked you. You were the black sheep of the family. You were and are the chosen one. Because you have a divine calling, a higher purpose, and they don't. They could have, because this Empress in reverse, you don't get to Empress status just by sitting around. You get to Empress status because you have mastered all of the queens in the deck. How do you get to Empress status and then decide to go rogue? Anyways, okay, last few. They need to take several seats back. Their energy is becoming annoying, not only to you, but to the Most High. They're infatuated with you, your energy, and do anything possible to get it back, including pretending to be a caring connection, a loving connection. They don't love you. Either you're closed off and being cold-blooded to them because you cut off your connection. They feel you are emotionally distant and cold-hearted. They don't take into account their actions towards you. You got closeted. Somebody got some skeletons in their closet. They don't want nobody to know about. Holy Spirit, what are some positive movement forward for the collective, please and thank you. Positive forward movement. Commitment and beauty. Be committed to yourself, collective. Don't focus on all the negativity around you, targeting towards you. Be committed to self, to your beauty, your inner beauty, your outer beauty. That's showing love. That's not vanity. That's doing your spiritual hygiene, doing your regular hygiene, taking a shower, doing your hair, doing your nails, whatever it is. Be committed to that. That's a part of you. All right, let's get this angel message. 081. Angel number 081 says, guidance. You are led by divine wisdom. You have an inherent ability to connect with the divine, and your angels are asking you to tap into this. The present situation requires you to navigate according to your inner guidance. Lie with your hands on your crown chakra. That's at the top of your head. And repeat this mantra. I am led by divine wisdom. So again, they try to block this from you But it is divinely guided, it's divinely given. They cannot block the divine. Now, they can distract you so that you don't focus on it. They could tempt you. Excuse me. They could get you unfocused. But the messages that are meant for you will still get to you. It's divine. You can't block the divine. Tap in. You have questions. You're confused. The divine will never confuse you. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.